Stream is saying they're not hearing any audio.
Yep, thanks for that. Appreciate that. I'm just now seeing those messages. So, sound should be on now. Again, let me just start over. Hi, I'm Garrick with MMORPG. I am a very novice streamer, as you can tell. I am here joined today by Brett Norton, the executive producer for Neverwinter.
Hi, I'm Brett.
And then I have here with me as well, Misa, the lead product manager.
Hey, nice to meet you all.
I have no idea what I'm doing, as is evident by the fact that there is no volume, but I'm here today to hunt some adult dragons.
All right. We'll get the run through since we were chatting it up while we were muted, apparently. But
that's fine. I do that all the time.
Dragon hunts are a new feature that we've released with our Dragonslayer module here at Neverwinter, and you can go on dragon hunts, and there's 3 different types of dragon hunts: young dragon hunts, adult dragon hunts, and ancient dragon hunts. And each of those is a little bit harder and targeted at different group sizes. You can do young dragon hunts solo. The adults, which we'll be doing today, are targeted at groups of 3, and ancient dragon hunts are targeted at full groups of 5 and are the hardest of the bunch. And we were talking a little bit about rewards too. I'll let Misa run quickly through some of the rewards we were talking about.
Yeah, so basically over here, where we're standing, where Garrick and I are standing, we're over by Gurnis Stormforge, and she'll sell you equipment made from the parts of the dragons that you're hunting. So she'll create the armor for you, she'll forge it for you, and give it to you. The youngs and adults will give you pieces that you can use for the worn jackets and the worn parts. These are still pretty good. Most players will probably be able to get some use out of them. As you kill dragons, you'll get like claws and ridges and scales, and then ancient dragons also drop some special components that can be used to purchase these mythic set, which is, it might not be best in slot for everyone, like every single piece, because best in slots, like, there's a lot of nuance to that. But for most people, most slots should be best in slot, and they are all really good pieces of armor. Even if you can't get best in slot, it's pretty close. So if it's not the best, it's comparable.
It's up there. It's up there, and that's good. I definitely do not have the best equipment, so hopefully we'll get enough drops today where I can get something. Get me leveled up.
I could use some equipment as well.
All right. With that, are we ready to get into our first hunt?
Absolutely. Let's kill a dragon.
All right. So we're going to queue up for an adult dragon hunt. I'll be playing as a tank, and Garrick and Misa will be playing as DPS, so get a reasonable balance for a small group.
And my main is also a tank. I have a warrior that I like, but decided to roll a ranger for this.
Oh boy, trying out a new class.
Oh yeah. So
I recommend making sure that since we don't have a healer, just make sure you've got some health potions or a health stone ready.
Absolutely. Got those slotted ready to go.
Right. We'll showcase what are called modifiers now. So on top of getting a different dragon hunt, like we're doing an adult dragon hunt, and looks like we're going to fight a black dragon here, we can pick a couple of different modifiers. I've got a bunch unlocked, so I'll pick some ones. We'll start off with one that's pretty easy here and just keep it simple for the first go round.
Yes,
so
please.
Go ahead and ready up, and it'll show the selection of modifiers.
Uh-huh.
So the modifiers vary in sort of complexity from easy all the way up to very hard is the way it goes. And so you can see there's actually 2, I guess, Misa threw in one, where we've got Master Zeal, which will yeah, the minion's a little bit more challenging, and limited conditioning, which will reduce all of our stamina regeneration. So we're going to have to deal with less stamina. But the modifiers that we use increase our rewards. Each one, as you can kind of see there, notifies kind of what it affects. Whereas the Master Zeal, which is an easy modifier, just increases rewards and the chance at some parts. The limited conditioning, which is a hard modifier, increases the chance at rare dragon parts. So if you're going for some of that really endgame gear that requires a lot of those rare dragon parts, you're going to want to use a lot of those modifiers.
Gotcha. And so
I just want to see us all suffer stamina. It's gonna be pain. You're gonna look at this and you're gonna be like, why did she do this? And I would be like, because I can.
Yep. And those modifiers can also be upgraded. You'll acquire what are called elemental strands during sort of gameplay in other areas, and you can unlock new modifiers and then upgrade those modifiers from tier 1 all the way to tier 3. And at tier 3 they offer the best rewards. So when you're apart from just hunting dragons too, you want to upgrade all of your modifiers so that you can get parts more quickly.
okay. And yeah, I saw that. It looks like you can earn strands, and you can also exchange them in order to get some that you might be missing. Is that right?
Yep. If you need a specific kind of strand for either an item or for a modifier, you can do an exchange there. This dragon is chomping down on you.
Oh my goodness.
We're fighting an adult black dragon here. Black dragons are known for living in swamps, and they have a corrosive acid breath as well. And they have, in my opinion, the coolest voice of all the dragons.
Oh, no,
Is there a different voice actor for each dragon?
Yep, each of the different chromatic dragons has a unique voice actor.
Nice.
As well, but I just think that overall the black dragon has the coolest voice.
I love the sound design, the sound effects here when he yells, and then you hear the ringing in your ears.
Yeah, we spent a decent amount of time making sure the dragons had good audio with their personality, that matched their personalities, and making sure they all had the right sound effects as you're fighting them, because it really adds a lot to the immersion when the dragon's like taunting you and they're all a little different.
Yeah.
The black dragons are notoriously cruel, and some of the arguably the evilest of the evil dragons. They all vary, but I would describe black dragons as very sinister overall. The white dragons are kind of like more barbaric. I'd almost describe them as like maybe a neutral evil, whereas black dragons I think kind of come across as a chaotic evil. They're very much in it for themselves, and they very much enjoy torturing lesser beings and making them their playthings.
Misa, what kind of chromatic dragon would you be?
What kind of chromatic dragon would I be?
Yes.
I don't know. See, the problem is, so red dragons are kind of aggressive. I mean, some people might say that. So I might be a red dragon. I'll probably end up being, I don't really think that would be Garrick. So I'd probably fall more in blue or red. If I had to pick.
If you had to pick. What about you, Brett?
Yeah.
You ever thought about that?
One. I think I have a tendency to lean towards probably green, maybe blue. Green are kind of like the influencers of the chromatic dragon world, trying to get other people to do their bidding.
Nice.
They're a bit more subtle than some of the other dragons, and they're not afraid to work in groups. So, whereas some of them ones like the whites and like the blacks are often more loners and whatnot.
I would absolutely be a white dragon.
I really don't do subtle.
The whites and the reds are probably the least subtle of all the dragons.
Yeah, I'm probably honestly it comes down to probably red.
I would just want to.
Standing up, he's gonna cast some spells. We should get him to leave.
As a part of this module, we had dragons in Neverwinter before, but we revised them substantially for this module. And apart from just fighting sort of their default quadruped stance, they can get up and fight on their hind legs in a biped stance, or they can take to the skies and do sort of an aerial stance. And each one they'll use slightly different attacks in each of those phases, so you kind of have to know, as you kind of do more dragon hunts, what the different attacks you have to face are. And it varies from dragon to dragon too. The blue dragon uses slightly different attacks than the black dragon, etc.
Oh god, the blue dragon.
Each one has unique spells, and they use them differently in their phases. So even if you do a lot of dragon hunts, it's unlikely you're going to get the same experience twice, because it's not a set order. They don't always use their different stances the exact same way each time you fight. They have a little bit of choice in what they pursue.
Nice. That way it's not always so repetitive.
Some don't, etc. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I've had some black dragon hunts that were relatively easy, and some that were just extremely painful because of a couple of the abilities we're using was really bad for the melee DPS I was playing.
So why did you guys decide to go back to dragons for the 23rd module?
Well, I mean, so we've been doing a lot of dungeons lately, and it is a Dungeons and Dragons game. No, in all seriousness, we honestly just felt like it was pretty much time to refresh the dragons. If you've been a Neverwinter player and you've been playing for some time, you know that we have a decent amount of dragons. There's a lot of content that has dragons in them, but they were getting a little dated. They're a little old. The game, both in visuals and just gameplay. So we wanted to make them a way more dynamic and interesting. And so when we went to go refresh them, we ended up going with the Dragon Hunt system. And then we went through the world and tried to find as many of the dragons that we could, reliably replace with the new dragons, and replace the old ones with the new ones. For, they look better, they fight better, they're more interesting.
Yep. It's also an extension a bit of our dragon storyline that we've been developing through Dragonbone Vale, which was the previous module that came out and everything.
Yeah.
And we've also been doing sort of dragon-themed battle passes and whatnot. This is tend to be sort of a couple of dragon-centric modules for us, and this was something we wanted to do with dragons for a while, as Lisa noted, and this is our big opportunity to make them much more powerful enemies.
Oh god, he's taken to the air.
Yep, now he's in the flying stance, and he just breathed acid all over me.
Thanks for
Sending
tanking.
The hunting hawk. Woo, hunting hawk.
I'm just spamming all my hotkeys until I can attack again.
Yeah, I'm just praying.
If you don't play class, that's not a bad way to do. Just use everything on cooldown.
Yeah, so sometimes each of the dragons have like a lot of different powers. Like we were playing, we ended up fighting the blue dragon a couple times the other day back to back, and the two fights were almost entirely different. One of them we were just like constantly dodging tornadoes the entire time, and the other one we were constantly dealing with lightning mines.
Yeah, blue dragons in the air are pretty taxing for melee. They do a lot of wind effects that push and knock you around. It's not as bad for range attacks, but for melee it's more problematic.
Yeah, trying to chase them around. I had had a lot of issues. Oh,
You can see him glowing now.
doing the young dragon hunts, which you have to do 2 different young dragon hunts before you can unlock the adult dragons. I had a lot of difficulty trying to play those solo as a ranger.
Yeah, the first one, you have Smerity help you out, and the second one, you're kind of on your own.
Yeah.
We have been looking, like, part of my job is to look into the data and see what's going on live servers, and that first hunt is one of the ones we actually are kind of looking at. We're like, some players are taking a little bit longer than we were hoping, so maybe there's some adjustments we can make. So it's one of those things where we might have slightly misjudged, or players just haven't gotten the gear yet and they're not ready for it. But we monitor our live servers and make sure the content's healthy and make adjustments as we need to make sure that everybody's having a good time.
Nice.
Yep. Overall, it's still good. We've got data on success rates. And,
Oh yes, great success rates.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. It's just taking people longer than we would probably like. So.
Your struggles are useless.
Yeah, it's just the kind of thing we try to make sure that we're monitoring both like success rates and times, so that, and not just by one class, but like by the classes versus each other, so that we know that everybody's having a good experience. Because what we don't want is like one class to come in and just have a miserable experience and be like, this is the worst content ever, because it should be fun for everybody.
Right.
So use these minions as a chance to fill up your AP.
Yeah.
Get those action points ready for the dragon.
Rangers can use dailies constantly though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Just constantly shooting arrows out.
I'm like afraid to use my stamina movement to get to the zone faster, because I'm like, maybe it won't actually be back up like ever again.
It is very slow.
Yeah, that's the modifier that we're playing with. It makes it harder on tanks too, since tanks use stamina for blocking.
To block,
You
yep.
get a lot less block.
Yep. Not too bad for me. This isn't a terrible modifier. I don't dodge too much being ranged.
All right, here we go. We're in the final corral here. We gotta take him from 50% to 0 now.
I believe in you, Brett. Make sure I don't get hit.
Good. I'm just trying to get punched in the face a bunch. I really don't do that much damage. It's just very annoying to the dragons.
As long as I don't get hit, that's
I
okay.
got the creepy demon hand. It's fine.
Nice. Throwing me through Paul's instruction over here.
Oof.
Oh god, acid everywhere.
Ah! Yeah, his module is gorgeous. I really like the new redesign on the dragons.
If you pay attention, you might notice that he's developing some scars from battle damage. As the
I
fight
see.
progresses,
Yep.
too.
On his hind legs and tail.
keep you on his face there rather than hitting him. Oh, nice.
Oh no. Why do you do this? He's chosen violence.
Peace was never an option.
I'm just glad that his attention isn't on me.
I'm doing a pretty good job with the threat here. As long as he doesn't get too bitey, I think I'll be okay. Good news is when he's in the air, he doesn't use his chomp attack, so it's a little bit easier on me. But he does use a lot of knockback, wind knockback. So.
Woo! Yeah, knocked me back right into an AoE.
Oh dear.
Yeah, watch what's behind you.
If I take another big hit, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Yours is a legacy of rot.
The downside of not playing with a healer.
Yep. So adults are tricky because you can get either a tank or a healer, but usually you don't want both because you don't have a lot of damage at that point.
Right.
So it takes a little bit of strength out there. You go, nice chomp on me.
Damn it! Oh no! No stamina to dodge.
Let's have a shadow dragon up.
Ah.
Chomped again.
Yeah, that one takes a big chunk of health, huh?
Yeah, chomp's tough.
I shall dissect you.
Yeah, me and this battle boar are gonna team up.
Yeah.
Battle boar, battle boar. Who is shielding me? Using shield power with the ranger?
It's not me.
Yep. I'm using that as often as I can remember to.
There you go, get a little bit of extra mitigation.
Yeah.
Wondering, it's like,
Ooh. Oh. I got murdered.
Oh, I'm coming.
I don't even know what hit me. Thank you.
Big spells now.
I'm going down again.
I'm coming. Wait, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I used one of my health stones.
A little spicy here at the end. Didn't want to make it too easy on us, did he?
No.
I was actually like, oh, this one's not doing any of its weird, annihilate you, and now he's doing his weird annihilate you.
He went to biped stance and is using a lot more spells now. Come on over here. Let's get you out of the corner.
Oh, that was good timing on your mount. I just increased how much damage he's taking.
Nice.
You witless things.
That's the thing about playing a new class like Ranger, is I don't know if I'm optimized too well.
Probably not. But hey, as long as you use the buttons a lot, and just pick the ones that look like they have to do really large amounts of damage to a single target, and then use them as fast as possible, and then improve from there.
That is what I did.
No stunning.
Fighting you again.
Please, all of you.
Oof. Stop that. Stop that, Black Dragon. How do you pronounce his name? Golem Morningnir?
Oh, so this guy just, Golem Morningnir.
Wow, that was really good.
Well, all right.
So that's one of the things I really enjoy doing is there's a lot of dragon, like there's a lot of dragon names, and so I like trying to announce, I like trying to call out the names, and some of them are quite hard to pronounce. Looks like we have the Astral Lockbox running right now. I should go buy some.
Promoting things.
Oh no, I just saw people getting the rewards. I forgot.
Oh yeah. So we just wrapped up our Jubilee, our 9th celebration anniversary.
Yeah.
With that, sorry if you did participate. The stores are still open. You can cash in your renown and figurines. But sadly, there was an awesome mount called the Confetti Machination that we just got done with But now we're running a Astral Lockbox, which is our Astral Diamonds Lockbox, and in that one you can get tons of trade bars. And coincidentally with that, we are running a discount on everything in the trade bar store. And one of the most popular items that always comes up is Companion and Mount Upgrade tokens. So right now, if you need Companion or Mount upgrades, this is a great time. You can get Astral Lockboxes pretty cheap, and you can cash them in for trade bars and use those trade bars during the trade bar discount to get tons and tons of Companion upgrade tokens. So I recommend doing that. You need to upgrade the quality of your mounts and companions.
Yep, you can buy the Astral Lockboxes directly from the Wondrous Bazaar, and there's no requirement for a key.
Yeah, Corey Don says he loves the dragon's animations for attacks so much.
Yeah, I love the cast animation for these while they're
Yes.
standing. Some of them have like, I'm behind it so I can't really see it, but they like snap their finger. Yeah, right there.
I know snap is.
Oh yeah, we got to see it.
Of all the breath attacks, I think that the blue dragon's breath attack looks really cool, especially when they do it from like the air or do their streak. It looks really awesome. Black's really good too, but my favorite's gonna probably be the blue.
I like him in his bipedal mode.
Wow, he just interrupted my daily.
As long as he doesn't do that huge acid portal spell, I'm not certain
Yeah.
that was again. That
We've
was
almost got him.
very tricky.
Ah, don't breathe on me.
Hit him with the savage dance.
We got that stanky breath.
The killing flames are coming in.
There we go.
All right. Good old death animation.
Ooh, I got bonus items from Master Zeal.
Yeah. So depending on, everyone gets slightly different items, but if you can see in the scoreboard, which shows you sort of what the unique rewards are for using each of the modifiers. So Ancient Dragons allow you to use 3 modifiers, Adults let you use 2, and Youngs let you use 1. So if you do an ancient dragon with a full group and 3 tier 3 modifiers, you can get a ton of rewards for them. So they're what we'd recommend doing the most if
Nice.
you're trying to get specific parts or other things. And then you get a small bonus at each of the end of the dragons just from the chest as well too. But the key thing is to make sure you try to use modifiers. Even if you're only using like a tier 1 modifier, and they're all easies, it's still kind of best to try to use as many modifiers as you can because it really gives you a lot more rewards to do that.
Yeah, and also,
Nice.
I don't know if you noticed, but you might have gotten a Dragonslayer's mark. And so that actually ties into our On the Wings of Dragons campaign, which is a limited time campaign that's running, ties into dragon hunts. And every day you get basically an allowance to do a dragon hunt and get bonus rewards from it. And once you complete 20 total dragon hunts with the bonus, you'll end up getting the gold dragon wings for the account. So they're a mount, and it's literal dragon wings.
That's awesome.
They're really cool, yep, and they're entirely free. You just need to do 20 dragon hunts total while basically the event is active, which is pretty much running all of this.
It's under campaigns, so it's under campaigns in the journal, and it's just at the very top called On the Wings of Dragons.
I don't know where to find it.
Go to the right one more.
You're
on adventures.
You have to click campaigns, so there's 2 buttons. It's the 4th tab, second. You have to click on the button that says campaigns. That might be a UX thing that we need to fix.
Yeah, we might want to default it. It's the rightmost of the top tabs, and then there'll be 2 buttons that say adventures and campaigns.
Aha! I found
There
it.
you go.
I know where to look. You said it was the Dragonslayer?
On the Wings of Dragon. No, on the Wings of Dragons.
Aha! Very top. That's right.
Yep.
All
And
right.
if you view campaign, it'll show you everything in it, and it's just
So you earn a mark a day. You can store up to 3 marks. So if you can't play every day, don't worry about it. As long as you come back every 3 days, you can do 3 hunts that day and clear out all your marks to make progress.
Okay.
Yeah. If you check out the bottom rightmost reward, that is the golden dragon wings.
Nice.
You can right-click if you want to get like a preview of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't show my character with it. That's...
No,
yeah, it's unfortunate. It just shows the model on this one.
We get an idea. That is nice.
Yep. And again, everything on the Wings of Dragons is a completely free bonus. So log in and do your dragon hunts, and you'll progress towards it automatically.
Awesome. I already have a couple rewards unlocked there, so just grab those. All right.
Yep.
And I don't have quite enough to get anything
Probably
yet.
Yeah,
Probably
dragon
not.
tab.
It takes a little bit of time. We gotta kill a bunch of dragons so we can get enough parts for Gurnus to be able to actually forge us the gear.
And if we were using more modifiers, that would increase the
The amount of parts.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
I'll
And
queue
if
us
we were
up for
doing
another one.
ancients, we'd even get more. And we get both at the same time, the ancient ones and the adult ones.
All right, so let's do
Queue us
another
up, and
here.
this time, I guess we can try some slightly more challenging modifiers here.
Oh yeah,
See
sure.
what we can do. Looks like we've got a green dragon this time.
I only died once, so we can do harder.
Sounds like you want a challenge.
My challenge is not to die.
Okay, we'll put in a really hard one now and see what happens.
I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
Too bad. Let's try it. Here we go. A couple of challenging ones.
I knew it. Oh god,
Itty
why
Bitty,
you gotta,
which
why you gotta
reduces
be like this?
our offense and defense, and Rotating Chaos, which will randomly disable our powers.
Why you gotta
so
be like
Randomly disable the powers.
this? Yeah, that's the one. That's
All
the one.
right.
I knew it was coming.
It'll cycle through, and randomly your daily powers, your at-will powers, or your encounter powers will be disabled. I think it's for like 6 or 7 seconds. So if you find
Wow.
a certain set of powers can't be used, it's due to Rotating Chaos.
Why you gotta be like this, Brett? Why you gotta
Like,
be like this?
right now, my dailies are disabled, so I can't use any of my dailies right now.
Oh, yep, there they go.
And it'll change, so it's not going to be the same thing. It'll, I think it's like, your powers are disabled for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you get like a 5 to 10 second break, and then something new will be disabled.
Oh, starting off the whole fight with a arena-wide AOE.
Yep. Roar.
Oh god.
Another knockback. Oh, he's flying way up. Oh my goodness.
Oh god. Ow.
Slam.
Pain.
Come on and slam.
This will be my treasure.
Welcome to Green Dragon Jam.
Oh, I love his voice too.
All the voices are really cool. I think all of them are pretty awesome. I thought just overall I thought Black was the coolest. I'm very pleased with what our audio team came up with.
Yeah. There you go, Misa. I was about to say, you're almost down.
It tried to kill me. It tried. But I am a warlock and I am used to it. Oh god, why?
Oof.
Dance for me, puppet.
Ha.
My encounter powers are down and this is terrible.
No. Oof. There we go. Now they're back.
Thank god. It's like the dailies one, it's like, okay, I can cope. As long as I use the dailies whenever they're up, it's likely it won't come up while they're down. When it starts taking away my at-wills and my encounter powers,
Yeah. Yeah, that is rough. There's not much you can do then.
Yes, but tanks and healers, since a lot of the healing and tanking abilities are tied to encounters, it's really challenging on them.
oh, counter powers. Oh god, the dragon bones.
Oof. Spectral dragons
Yeah, the greens and I think the blues can use this ability.
for the mirror image.
Challenging. Yep.
They should go away, I think. Maybe?
Yeah, they only last for a set amount of time. You don't need to kill
Okay.
them, just
Okay.
survive.
I started attacking them and then I was like, nah, this is not doing much.
My at-wills are disabled. I'm like, why can't I hit him?
There we go.
He is doing quite a lot of breath attacks.
Yeah, he is. Oof. And knockbacks.
Oh dear, yeah. No! Uh-oh, uh-oh.
modes.
Oh my god, I'm down.
Oof. I'm coming.
I'll lead the dragon away.
Nothing but modes.
There you are.
Thank you.
All right. More breath attacks.
Oh, I was just like, why can't I use my at-wills? Oh, because it hates me.
Gone, but not forgotten.
I'm already in your
All right. Ooh, yep. Yep.
So much acid. That's not acid, that's, what is it? It's poison.
Poison.
Green dragons are toxic gas.
All right.
Stop
We're
taking
back
my
now.
at-wills.
will be so sweet.
My encounter powers are all
Ah.
down because cooldowns, and then I'm just sitting there with no at-wills, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, when my at-wills are disabled, it's a double whammy. Since
Yep.
most of my action point generation comes from at-wills.
All of my
Can't use
action
dailies.
points, all of my action points come from at-wills, I think.
If we get him stuck in the maybe. Not, oh, no,
Oh, there he is, flying away.
No, please don't.
There we go.
There we go, got him.
Nah, no, you won't. Maybe like 15 more minutes.
Probably faster than that. I get in there, use my counter powers before they're locked. There we go. You notice how tiny we are too. That's part of the itty bitty modifier. Even the minions are much bigger than us.
Is there a big head mode modifier?
No, there is not. But
Darn
we'll
it.
look into that one. We'll see about adding
Yes.
some modifiers in our next patch. Get a big head one in.
An old game I used to work on had big head mode.
NBA Jam?
EQ2.
Nice.
I did not get to work on NBA
I have
Jam. I am
no at-wills.
really sad about that. I wish I got to work on NBA Jam. Jesus, Christmas crikey.
That'd
That
be
game
fun.
was amazing.
Oh yeah. That was such a good game.
Where you could play as Bill Clinton. You can unlock
Really?
him.
Isn't it? Oh.
You can unlock Bill Clinton in the original one on Genesis. It was a code.
Nice.
It was hilarious.
I did not know that.
Platform-specific characters. The Super Nintendo got Bush, and the Genesis got Clinton.
Nice.
I did
I
not
don't know
know
if that's
that.
true. I don't know. If that's true. It sounded good.
Oh god, if you were right. that
Sounds
was
true.
hilarious. Yeah, but they had a lot of hidden characters in NBA Jam.
No. All right, I dodged it.
Oh god, he's casting.
Yeah. The 5-bet stand here.
Goodbye at wills. Goodbye dailies. Goodbye tab. That's what happens when you lose your at wills.
Oh no. Everything's locked.
Up and rage. Alright, now things read it. Let's see what we do.
Now it gets dicey.
Mm-hmm.
This is where a lot of their damage is multiplied, and they can use some much more painful abilities. So not always a ton harder, but sometimes.
Yeah, jump right into my demon arm attack range.
There we go. Oh. That hurt.
Stay alive. Stay alive. Oh, Oh, it punted me over the patch. That is fine. Uh-oh.
I can't do anything.
You have to breathe sometime.
No, why you gotta
There we go.
fly? Why
There we
you gotta
go.
be like that? I had a nightmare just there, Brett. I was, I used my artifact, which increases the damage that the thing takes from me. I activate my mount. Same thing. I'm like, okay, I need to get into combat advantage position as I'm gonna use my daily. And I'm like, you know what? I might just want to fire that. It was worth it.
Well, you got it.
I fired it, and like 2 seconds later, there it was.
Nice.
Disabled.
Nice. You had that feeling.
It's one of those gut feelings where like, I don't think this is gonna be a good idea.
Nah. Always with the knockbacks. There we go.
Rotating chaos definitely lowers my DPS. We'll just put it that way.
That does for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Lowers healing, lowers heat. Well, we've also got itty bitty up, so we're doing
Yeah, so we
less damage.
basically do no damage.
That's why this run's taking a little bit longer.
Yeah. We got this.
We're not doing too bad. Almost through here. We're almost going down to 50%.
Yeah. Quit interrupting me. There we go.
Fly away, you bastard!
My cunning
All right.
your demise.
I like how with my warlock, when I have my soul puppet up, I've got my companion, I have my hawk flying above me. I got this like menagerie.
I love it.
Get your vanity pet.
Oh, you know, don't have one on this character because my dev account.
Oh,
I
no.
could just give myself one because it's my dev account, but
That's not an abuse of power or anything.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
long as
so-
you're not doing
It's just
Brett-
cosmetic.
Brett and I are on the accounts that we don't use for we only use the accounts for streaming.
Mhm.
So it's like they're literally made for Dragonslayer streams.
So everyone knows we're not using ridiculously overpowered characters either. I'm using a kind of quickly assembled 40k Barbarian Sentinel tank here. I'm pretty familiar with the class, but this is not a top-tier endgame character by any stretch of the imagination.
Big same. I'm about 46k on this warlock. My live warlock's more like 70k.
Nice.
But this is fine. This is fine.
Well, I really appreciate the carry, guys, because I'm only at 35.
You're not doing bad at all. You've got almost as much damage as Misa and fewer deaths, so
Well, I
better
had,
survivability.
I had one last time.
Well, I was actually trying to find myself the best fantasy pet, but I actually lost it. I don't remember the name of it, so yeah.
It's called the Natural. It's from the Day of the Dungeon Master. It's the
No.
D4.
It's called the Rainbow or Mini Rainbow Festive Tiger.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll get one. I'll get one. Get one out after this fight.
We often give out the promotional vanity pets part of streams that whatever our community managers and whatnot do giveaways.
Yeah, we basically every module, every release, every major release, we bring out a new. Oh my God, the whole area is poison. Please don't kill me. But basically every update, basically we have we polled the community and we asked what they would like to have as a vanity pet for the community asked, and we've gotten onto this rainbow kick, so mini rainbow pets, and so we got a lot of cool ones. But you have to watch Julia, our community manager, streams to get it on those.
And give us some ways promotional tools too.
Julia streams, are those just on the Neverwinter stream?
Yeah, the
believe so.
cryptic.
On Cryptic, okay.
Yes, Julia's our community manager. Norfis? I can't remember how to pronounce her name.
And I think
no, Julia Fredericks.
my memory is awful. I did a stream, I think with Julia last year, for Jewel of the North.
That sounds familiar.
There's a good chance you are correct.
And I have my Atlas back.
I'm tired of these knockbacks and knockdowns.
You can avoid a bunch of, not bunches, but there's a number of them you can avoid if you dodge at the right moment.
Just at the right time.
If you're using your dodge and invincibility time, when the attack lands, you'll avoid not only the damage, but the knockbacks and knockdowns as well.
I'm not gonna lie, all I heard right there was Brett telling Garrick to get good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No panic rolling.
Tuck and roll, Grandma. Woo! Oh, God, it's doing the
I need
bombing
to...
run.
Oh, yeah. I need to spend more time looking at the dragon and his tells rather than at my hotbar, at my cooldowns. Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry, I am watching his tells and I'm still missing the dodges.
I'm the tank, so I can't dodge them. I just have to soak them.
We appreciate your service.
I just don't have to time those blocks, though.
One with these trees.
Oh, no. There we go.
Hopefully, as a barbarian, I can use Unstoppable to be immune to a good portion of the knockdowns. But I didn't get that one immediately. Now he's enraged.
So enrage is not really time based. It's just a random ability that they can use. They get mad, so it's not like when they enrage, it's not like that you made a mistake. It's just part of the fight.
Well, usually enrage a couple times, and there is a modifier that makes them enrage much more frequently. That is quite challenging.
Oh, my. Is there a modifier that makes them even stronger when they're enraged, or just the frequency at which they enrage?
I think it's just the frequency.
Okay.
Yeah, makes them enrage more frequently. But there is another modifier that just makes them stronger in general, too.
Just overall.
Yes, you can combine them so they can
Oh,
deal
no.
more damage and enrage more frequently. And then they'll do a lot of damage.
I mean, we've shown that you can combine. We have decided to do less damage and deal less
doing
damage.
not a lot of damage. So kind of in an endurance fight here.
Yeah, it is.
You can set yourself up some very long fights. There's even one more modifier you could use on an ancient that increases the enemy's health. So we do less damage, you can take more damage. The enemy has more health, and the enemy can generate more.
That seems...
I think that
seems too much.
I think that's a bad choice of, bad group.
There's some very challenging combinations you can put together. It's give it a shot if you want to try it, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you want a pretty long fight. You get a group that's prepared for the endurance challenge.
Ooh, he's throwing down poison.
Acid rain, poison rain, I guess.
All right. It's at about 17% left.
It's got him.
One with these trees.
Tanking tip from me as well. There's the modifier that reduces, we were using it last time, reduces your stamina regeneration. There's a couple of companion powers that'll help you work through that. One of the popular ones I'll say is from the Pseudo Dragon, which is a utility power which allows you to restore stamina when using your at-wills. So for tanks that's really handy since the stamina reduction really hurts their block, but that utility companion power helps offset that a lot.
A lot of my
Pseudo Dragon, I'd recommend it for that.
nice. Yeah, it
Pseudo Dragon's
sounds
also really good damage.
very useful. I pretty much set up
Companion.
Yeah, Pseudo
all
Dragon's
my
great companion.
companions, all my gear to focus on critical severity, critical chance, critical everything.
All the crits.
All the crits. That's my goal. Big numbers. This dragon's got that bad halitosis breath.
All right.
Oh god.
Under 10%, we're on the home stretch here.
Mm-hmm. Almost there.
We can do it.
You better give me so many
5%.
scales.
5%, I'm going to break out the flex chair here.
Your body betrays you.
5% almost there. There we
Oh.
go.
I'm just flexing here.
My
Oh no,
at-wills
my
are
powers are
gone.
disabled.
Oh no. We're almost there.
My at-wills.
2%.
Why?
How'd it go? Let's go, Dragon Throne tanking. Oh no, I had to activate Unstoppable. I should have sat in it.
Oh.
No.
There he goes.
There we are. Woo.
All right. Got 9 scales from him.
Nice. I got items from both of those.
Yeah.
Yep, I got horns and hardened plates.
I got a claw.
I got a horn.
Yep. Hardened plates are from Rotating Chaos are one of the more valuable parts for unlocking some of the best armor pieces in the game. So Rotating Chaos is actually one of the ones, the modifiers to use if you want to unlock some of the very powerful torso/chest armor pieces that we've been added here with
If you want
Dragonslayer.
to
Nice.
suffer.
Yeah, hey, you get big rewards for using some of the extreme difficulty mods like that.
Big risks, big rewards. Not Power
Exactly.
Blade 3 says, and there was much rejoicing. And rejoicing there was. That's finally defeated.
Yep.
Ah. Well, what do we say? Do we have time for one more?
I've actually got some other meetings I've got to go to
Okay.
at 2 o'clock, so unlikely I don't think we'll have enough time to complete another hunt.
Yeah, it's a bummer. We can maybe do like some questions
could-
or answers or something. Or
Happy to do that. We could also just jump in and then just start another one for a few minutes here, and then we'll hop out once we're out of time. I'm fine with that. Let's see if we
Yeah.
can get a different dragon. All right,
I don't
let's see what we
mind.
can get. Let's see if we can get a different one of the chromatic dragons. Might
Yeah.
be a repeat, but we'll see.
Let's do a white.
behold, I have gotten the
Yeah, we got green
that I
again.
wanted.
I got a green again.
It's nuts.
It
Here, I'll
happens.
showcase a couple of the other mods here, though.
Yeah.
To be honest, we can look at and see what some of the other modifiers. That
Show
we've got
those
are.
off. What are
See
what are
Rotating
some of the
Chaos,
most rewarding ones that we might want to
Rotating
invest in?
Chaos is one of the ones. Here we go. I'll put on 2 of the other most rewarding ones that are also extreme difficulty. So, which of those load up? All right, so here we go. 2 of the modifiers I put up are 2 of the other extreme difficulty ones. Denied, which disables all artifacts, mounts,
Oh.
and potion slots.
Whoa.
Meaning that without a healer, we have no way of healing. And
my
Tricky
goodness.
Reversal. All of our at-wills will damage us.
Why do you do this to me?
What?
Well, I don't think this is actually beatable, which is why I picked those two. We can set ourselves up for... Without having a healer, I don't think we can actually do this, because we're going to slowly kill ourselves. We would have to change our loadouts so that all of us have tons of passive healing through
So we have
companion powers and equipment.
we have less powers available. Can't use artifact and mounts. Can't use potions. We don't have a healer. We can't heal ourselves. So already we're limited with how much damage we can do. But then we also take damage with our
Every time we
at-wills.
use an at-will.
That's fantastic.
I think this is just like, how fast can we die?
My
I think that's
goodness.
what's going to happen here.
No, Mr. Norton.
Very
I
low
expect
chance of
you to
success here.
die.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of. It's just,
Yeah,
Right.
So there's alongside rotating chaos, these are the 3 extreme modifiers. They're all very challenging, and as you can see, they're very difficult to use with each other.
we're gonna die. Alright, how bad is the at-will damage?
Not a lot.
It's not that
for
bad.
me. And if you use your shield ability, we might be able to actually survive for a little bit.
Yeah, definitely got to make sure that's up as soon as it comes off cooldown.
Looks like I can absorb some of it.
Oh, I'm. This is gonna end real fast.
Your body betrays you.
Oh no.
No.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
did it say I was supposed to not have my mount abilities?
Yeah, no mounts, no
yeah.
artifact.
I don't mind.
Oh.
Yeah. can't
I found a bug.
Oh, all right.
I can use my mount. Apparently, this mount must not be bind correctly.
You know, that's what these streams are here for. Really just bug testing.
It happens. I will write this down.
Welcome to the
At least you're
QA
about to
stream.
die.
Oh, I am so dead.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's nothing I can do about this. This is inevitable.
Isn't there a self-healing vampire or a vampiric ability you can use?
Oh, I could probably. Yeah, there is one on my class. Like, Vampiric Embrace. Where the hell are you? Well,
I think it's a soul evil one, but there's one somewhere.
I have one, but I don't think it'll be enough. Yeah, I got myself a little health back.
All right.
Gotta stop using at-wills for a bit and use only that, and don't get hit.
That's the most important thing.
At-wills
Don't get
are
hit.
Fine. I just do them while I have the shield up.
Fortunately, I have a daily that I can use to heal me. That's when I'm pulling up. Oh no.
Nice. Oh no.
Box into a corner there and did a lot of damage.
I mean, I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah, you're at full health. You're doing great. You're managing as well. I don't know. Are you just not using at-wills, or are you just healing it faster?
I'm keeping that shield up as much as possible.
Nuts. No.
Oh no.
And I can't use any potions to heal that.
Oof.
Oh, I'm gonna die here. You guys are.
To breathe sometime.
The good news is we can eat a couple of deaths if we have to wait. I got my daily up.
Oof. I mean, we're not doing that bad.
I finally am like getting my health stabilized with Vampiric Embrace as long as I don't like go over the top.
There we go.
Oh, there's his tail.
Just to
Yeah.
rotate our abilities to a subset.
Yeah.
I'm using a different daily that gives me. It's not a lot. It's like 20% healing every daily I use. That's as long as I'm good at blocking, and I can block most of his attacks. That daily is saving my butt.
I'm really wanting my repurposed phylactery right now.
Yeah. Well, you can't use the active effect.
I know. The repurposed phylactery though would. Oh yeah, you can't use it. So.
I believe one of my
Well-
feats also heals me for 1% of my total life per critical shot.
Oh, nice. There you go. Oh, Ranger's easy mode.
Oh
Hey, we
yeah.
got it. We got through the first
we
one.
got it. We
No
got through
death.
the first fight.
All right. Now, to be fair, we are only using tier 1 of this mod, so we're going to try to get with tier 3.
Oh, no.
Tier 3, that would be death. That would be sadness and pain and misery.
That's a good adaptation. I think we're doing pretty well here.
Yeah, not impossible.
Yeah, surprisingly doable.
That third phase might be real
Yeah, it's
rough.
a longer one, so
But,
we go quite a way without a break.
Now, is there any way to make sure you get a specific dragon, or is it going to be random each time?
It's random each time.
Okay.
Yep, it's random every single time. You don't get to pick.
That being said, the dragons all drop, horns, plates, etc. So
Right.
the parts that you need are not tied to the colors. You don't need to worry about, resetting because you need a specific white dragon
Right.
part or anything like that.
It's really
Yeah, that was something
just
we
when
were,
it comes to those
super trying
strands.
to avoid. We really did not want people to have to be like, I zoned in, but I need a red dragon.
Yeah.
And I can't pick that, and you need a white dragon, and we also can't pick that, and it rolled a green dragon.
Yeah, so we knew that there would be like sort of logical reasons to want to do parts per different color, but it makes group play a lot more cumbersome. So we're like, at the end of the day, we
Absolutely.
want people to be able to play with their friends and not have to worry about trying to get the specific one and who needs what. So this was a much, I think, valuable simplification.
Your bones will be
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see if we can get him down here to 50%, and then sadly, I will have to head out shortly after that.
Oh, that's
I could
totally
always
fine.
I could always cancel, but
There's a separate one that I've got to help out on. So we
Oh.
are also doing an updated playtest. We're working on some new stuff that I can't talk about right now.
Are you sure?
They actually
think
need me to
you
get
can.
in there to a tank.
Oh, nice. There you go.
sure we can't tell you.
And I gotta go help them out, do some tanking for them.
Well, I know you guys are celebrating the 9th anniversary of Neverwinter. That was this Monday, is that right?
It was this past week, actually. It just ended today. It was last Thursday to this Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
We'll still see the decorations up in Protector's Enclave, and if you have renown or figurines that you want to use, you can still spend those at the store. But the festivities closed down this morning as of 10 a.m. And now we're already preparing for the 10th anniversary. which will be
Excellent.
coming out next year, 10 years of Neverwinter.
That was going to be my next question.
Dude,
Is
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys are already planning.
It's one of the biggest ones for us every year. Like this one, the anniversary, the winter event, and the summer event are kind of the big ones for us. So we want to make sure that we give the 10th anniversary what it deserves.
Awesome. Any hints at what we can expect, or is that just going to be too far out?
too far out.
Yeah, I figured
We've
as
got a few
much.
plans for finalizing. We generally try to operate at least 9 to 12 months in advance, so we're getting to the lockdown period. So the things that we kind of want to do for next anniversary, we've got to decide on now. Oh boy, he's in range.
I love that though. You do one awesome event, and then it just finishes, and people are already like, "Great, when's the next one?"
Yeah, that's pretty much what game dev is, though, right? Because
Right.
You'll constantly be having some things to do and interesting things to play. You'll run out of content, and no matter how much content we try to build for one update, players are gonna go through that way faster than we can build it. So we have to just constantly be making new stuff.
Awesome.
betrays you.
Dresser.
One of the best ways to keep people interested in the game is have fun things to do.
Absolutely. If it's not fun, no one's gonna play it. Dresser
Exactly.
in the chat says since the new patch for PS4, he doesn't freeze anymore, or they don't freeze anymore, and he says thank you guys. So that's awesome. Glad to hear.
That was a nightmare for us. The PS4 issues. Brad and I were both like ready to pull our hair out.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Looks like at least for Dresser, it's been fixed. And Thalor says, please go all out for the decade celebration, which I'm sure you guys will do.
Yeah. We'll have some unique things in that one. We'll come up with some stuff that we have not done before.
Breathe deep of my poison.
Oh God, why?
No.
Why? Oh, why?
All right, we almost got him down to 50%. I think we'll prove here at this point that we can do it then. He's hanging in there. Just
Oof.
barely.
It's fine. I got a heal. I got a crit.
There you go. I got that shield up for us. Ah.
Stunned him.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good job, team.
Awesome.
Go team, we did it.
We did it. Well, this has been awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking me through my first dragon hunts. Adult dragon hunts. I killed a couple of the younglings.
Anytime. It was a ton of fun to stream with you.
Thank you. And hopefully next time we do this, I will learn how to make sure the stream isn't muted first. That would be helpful. That'd be great.
It's all good.
We'll see.
Hey, at least you got the cameras all up and running.
Cameras are up and running. We have pictures, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, thank you guys so much. This has been fun. Me and my war pig, Warboreus, over here. Really appreciate it. Ooh.
Good job, Warboreus.
What is that?
That is
That
the
is
throne.
the
That was
throne.
one of our
Oh.
rewards for the anniversary as well. If you collected enough renown, you could get these cool thrones. We have a couple ones throughout the years that we've added. So that was this year's throne. Like here's
Very
the
cool.
I'll show you the 5th anniversary one, for comparison's sakes. This was the 5th anniversary throne.
Nice. Oh, I love the trumpets. And the fireworks.
And next year we'll have a special 10th anniversary throne. So
I can't wait.
you have to stick around to see what we do for that one.
Stick around. Only 359 more days to go.
Basically, yeah, that's pretty much it on.
All
Not much time
right.
at all.
Well, as a final farewell, we also are doing a giveaway on our own website, mmorpg.com. So you can go over there, check it out, see what it's all about. We are giving out I forget what the pack was called.
Wondrous Air.
Wondrous Air Pack, yes, with the Purple Butterfly Swarm mount and a Sprite Companion. So we have 5 codes for each of the platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So head on over to our website, enter the giveaway, see if you can get some stuff. But Brett, Misa, thank you guys again so much. I look forward to the 10th anniversary, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And thanks everybody for watching.
You too. Thanks, Garrick.
Absolutely.
All
Please
right.
invite us back. We'll
Come
happily
check
do
out
it again.
Dragonslayer on Neverwinter. As always, Neverwinter is free to play on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
All platforms, you have no excuse. All right, guys.
Simultaneous launches. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. You have